Hi, this is Professor Charlie Evans, and this is my third take on my notes for History 218, and I'm going to be talking a little bit today about data mining and text mining. These are subjects of which I am not really an expert, so I'm just going to say a couple words about them. Data mining and text mining is a subset of what historians now call big data. And big data is exactly what it sounds like, big data. Millions and millions and millions and millions of pieces of data in some sort of database. And then the task is to design some sort of software or what's called an algorithm to mine that data and extract from that data useful historical information. That's something that's a little bit beyond my capabilities, the ability to come up with the software or the algorithm to mine data. But increasingly, those kind of things are appearing as web-based tools that allow you to work with large pieces of data. So for example, if you were looking through 30 or 40 years of newspaper material, you need some sort of computer program that will sort through all of that and give you useful data that you can interpret and analyze. One successful approach to data mining is what the Digital Scholarship Lab at the University of Richmond did with the Richmond Dispatch and analyzed the Richmond Dispatch through the Civil War years, 1861 to 1864, looking for patterns that could give some sort of interpretation about what the newspaper was covering, what the topics were, what was important at the time. And so that's really the essence of what data and text mining is all about, is analyzing a huge amount of data. If you were a historian trying to go through page by page by page by page of years of a newspaper and trying to summarize and analyze that by yourself from just a physical newspaper, you would be swamped and overwhelmed. But with the computer and with digital data, you're able to do that in a much more coherent and quick and useful manner. And so that's what data and text mining is all about. That's what we're introducing you to in this unit of History 218. Now, since we're talking about text in this unit, the optional assignment that I have for this unit is a historical translation assignment in which I want you to work with web-based translation tools, because there's actually quite a few of them right now that you can plug in phrases, excerpts, large expert, even up to pages of foreign text and get a translation. Now, the translation is not always very good. It's got to be honed and improved, but it gives you a rough kind of translation that you can work with. And so even if you're not really an expert, for example, in German, you can get an idea of what the German text means and then use a dictionary or something to further refine it. And there's a lot of those tools available now, and some of those are listed here. And so with this assignment, what I do is I give students a piece of text and I ask them to translate it. It's pretty simple forward, but it's an important thing for historians to be able to do is translate historical materials. And so it fits with this unit since we're dealing with text, translation of text, and so it all kind of comes together. Okay, thanks.